Welcome back to the next episode as the rabbit descends down the hole. Today, we're going to talk about the deception, the rift, tearing apart of the family. What happened with Esau and Jacob? This makes your blood boil, doesn't it? Well, let's get into the story. It's that time, harvest season, things of that nature. There's things coming in, food's coming in. And, in life there's a rhythm, and in nature there's a rhythm, and you get into this rhythm, and Esau was really in tune with it. Jacob not so much, but Esau was definitely in tune with it. Jacob was trying, I guess, he was kind of like a mama's boy, I guess you could say, in a sense. He hung out with his mom all day long. He tended things that she needed help with around the house and things of that nature. And Esau really didn't pay a whole lot of attention to that whole dynamic, and I think he should have. I really do. He's a good kid, righteous son. He's the type that you want. And Esau come back, as he did, came and worked the hunt. He's tired, He just wants to eat and have his food, sit down, relax, enjoy the stars, enjoy the fire, go to bed. He's had a full day of production. Very productive kind of guy. And they were cooking stew, right? Jacob was over there, he's stirring the pie, he's helping and Jacob, I want to try some. It's not ready yet. All right, well, I'm gonna go get cleaned up, So Esau, he goes to get himself cleaned up, takes a shower, whatever, however they did that at that time. Probably bathed in a river, I guess. I don't know. And then Mom steps in. Go over to your father. Go. And, Well, you know what? Actually, let me back up a minute. They weren't just teasing with each other, Jacob and Esau, that particular day. He was hungry, and Esau was tired. He's like, "Give me a bowl of food. Give me a birthright. I've just been out for like 10 hours. I don't have time for this. Your birthright and your inheritance. For some food? Just give me the food, man. What the... You know what? Fine, whatever. He didn't take him seriously, I'm just hungry. I just want some food, It's almost like he was just blowing him off in that sense. Like I said, I don't think he took him serious. And anyway, Jacob handed him a bowl, and he didn't even really put that much in it, He kind of was just messing with him. So Esau pretty much felt like he was messing with him back. Well, anyway, let's get into this. But Jacob, it kind of put a thought in his head. I think I could trick him again, and this time we do it for real. And his mom, saw. Yeah, Esau's trust. He has a lot of trust. You think you can trust family? It's hard to trust family when somebody is ambitious to steal everything from you. It has never made sense to me why Jacob, who becomes Israel, is this high character. He shouldn't be. He's a crappy guy. This is a guy that gets beat up. Anyway, so The next day, Jacob comes home, or Esau comes home, excuse me, and they had a plot. And he says, "Give me your father's calling for you. Let me see Esau." Uh, and it's like, well, what's? And mom steps in. Of all people, the person you think you can trust, mom steps in. Put this fur on so you feel like, see, because Isaac, his eyes weren't real good. You know, I don't know if they had glasses at that time. They might have. But he didn't have his at that moment. Felt him and thought it was Esau. It was really Jacob. And his mom set him up because of the little jokes that they did. They didn't take serious. Well, this time we're going to take serious. And we're going to get that blessing because you deserve it. Because Jacob, he's going to be fine, but you're not. And this is what you're going to do. He gives his father some food. He fills his arm. But I think Isaac felt like something was off. I'm going to be truthful about it. I think he feels like something was off. But it's hard to imagine, because he had, I don't know. I guess he just, wouldn't the voice be different? I don't know, but then again, Jacob didn't speak. He didn't say anything because their voices were different, and he didn't speak. And Isaac, he gave him this blessing. And you might think, well, he just says there were no blessings. They are empowering things. This is what you did. This is how you did things. We might not see them as like this great thing today because we do contracts, but this was like a contract. This was this is what had to be carried out going forward, right? It was a big deal. It's like you got a contract, you got a will, if you will, an inheritance, if you will, but this was the way that it was given to you. Was this way, this empowering, this blessing from father to son, and family to family, etc., etc. And Isaac blessed him. And he's basically, he was really setting Esau up because Esau was a good kid. Anyway, Esau comes back to the room, and Esau, he actually comes into the room, and Isaac, oh my gosh, who are you? It's Esau, your firstborn. Wait a minute, weren't you just here? No. You stole it from me. You stole the inheritance from me. And you might think, why don't they just do a redo? I have thought that. Why don't they just do a redo? Just get up and say, oh, no. Apparently they can't do redos, which I do find that kind of strange that they can't do a redo, but, well, I made him lord over you. Lord over me. He can't even take care of himself, and he's Lord. He's my boss. Have you ever had a boss that is just like, really? How are you the boss? It was bad management. A bad management decision was just made. Blind leading the blind. This was literally the blind leading the blind in this instance too. It was maybe one of the first stories of that because he couldn't tell who was who, and he puts this guy in charge. Are you serious? Oh, he was mad. He was hot. He didn't curse God though. He didn't curse his dad. Boy, was he hot. There's just no way. And you were in on this, Mom. You've got to be kidding me. And he kind of like stewed about it. I would stew too. You know, he didn't sleep. He lost his blessing to his brother, who was just. Are you serious? Why would you do this to me? You know, and mom, you know, tries to comfort him. Oh, you know, you know, you're gonna be fine. Don't you hate that when people say that? You just lost something like big. You're gonna be fine. Comforting words. That's as good as I'll pray for you. Yeah, okay, sure you are. You know, go pray on it. Why don't you do something about it? You know, he always trusted them. He always trusted his mom. Even though, you know, him and his brother had issues, he didn't think that he would do this. He was a good kid. He was a good kid. I truly believe that they got in a heated argument. The Bible just doesn't say it. I bet you, I mean, Esau could have very easily have taken him out, you know, and he left. I mean, think about it. He left in a rage, man. He was mad. Yeah, go take care of yourselves now. Huh? How about that? Well, you go take care of yourself, boss. Let's see what happens in the next episode.